even though this has had a drip system running on it, every time I turn the water on, it waters over here. It is as dry as a bone. It's a wonder anything grew. Wandering Jew will grow anywhere. Dry, 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 dry. And it was watered last night. Now, if this was beans or peas or anything in the legume that is like a lima bean, I will leave the roots in the ground. In fact, I even bury a lot of the stalks. I'm surprised the cherry tomatoes grew at all as dry as this is. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Mealybugs? Interesting. Well, that's my sweet potatoes. And I don't even see any water in there anymore. More slips, just have to find a place to plant them. Well, poor purple Cherokee. Still has buds, still trying to bloom, but not one tomato anywhere. I don't know, maybe I should not try to cover it. Need to tie you up for one thing. This is still going. I've put 2 gallons of water in it every day. This is that supposable earth box. Whoops. This one didn't drain. Forgot to double check it. Clear the line. Yep, there she goes. Stick it back in the pot. Look at the tiny little feather somebody lost. I'm sorry. It's been so hot, it's killed off all my butterfly bush blossoms. But the birds are really enjoying the little seed heads. See a half a dozen birds in there? Can't tell what they are. But they're enjoying it. Really feels odd to be able to see down the street without their motorhome. And look, the little birdies have been over here looking for seeds and things. Well, I see the 2 little avocado trees are hanging in there. There may be a third because I did put out 4 seeds. But I need to go get some string and tie you up. And you won't give me tomatoes, I know. Oh, what a wonderful aroma. In this heat where the air is so heavy it's hard to breathe. The lemon tree, the pink lemonade tree is blooming. And it smells so sweet. Makes the air almost worth breathing. Ooh, I see a couple lemons. I'm going to go make pink lemonade. Oh, thank you for blooming on such a hot day. That's the last one I had protected because it was getting to be a good size but not big enough to actually enjoy. Nope, that's the one that I had protected because there's the foil. Oh, there's soap. They're actually taking the soap out of the packages now. The thing is, when they're this size, the birds eat them, but they're not ready for me. They're too dry. All the good ones are gone. Scarlet runner beans didn't make it. I mean, how'd they get foil over there? But Still hoping for Brussels sprouts. If they don't blow out, the bottom ones have blown out. Ah, the little cantaloupe is growing nicely. And I see one little cantaloupe right over there somewhere. Mostly males. The one little squash is trying to grow. Oh, maybe another squash has come up. Looks more like a plantain than a squash. Well, I do have some pretty flowers. Some color to enjoy. The heat's just knocking everything over. At least it's not wilted this morning. I watered and watered and watered last night, so that's pumped itself back up for morning. But I don't think it's going to last long, as hot as it is already. Well, the Swiss chard seeds are ready to harvest, and I didn't bring anything out with me. So got to go back in, get something to put them in, come back out, and harvest away. I think I've got enough for the next 10 years. And it was a good Swiss chard, except it went to seed right away. Okay, I think that's enough Swiss chard seeds for a while. I'm going to spread them out and let them finish drying, just in case those little green ones in there want to mold. I don't want them to mold. But I do my typical chop and drop. And there are several seeds on the stems. So when I clean out this bed, those seeds will drop down in and hopefully come up on their own when it's a good time, and not when I want them to come up. And it looks like I just might get myself another itty bitty cabbage. Maybe, maybe, maybe. And that's the one thing, if you leave the main plant in, you just might get a surprise and get a second crop. Much smaller, granted, but it's still a second crop. Look what I found hiding. Focus, 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 focus. Not gonna focus. I think everybody knows what a strawberry looks like. Are you ready? You look good enough to me. It's not the last of the season because I've seen more blossoms. But boy, it's going to be tasty. Anything crawling on it this time? I can see nibble marks. Well, time for me to nibble. Such rich strawberry flavor. And not the overripe flavor. Oh, there's a big one. Where are you going? You leaving for the rest of the day? Oh, here comes another one. Are you a couple? Goodbye. Why didn't you take the babies with you? Is that a cat or raccoons? That's the two that just left. You weren't gone very long. What? Oh, here comes the babies. Well, two of the babies. What are you guys up to?